Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A handoff to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Just trucks through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Oh, a reverse. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And there's the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And now to try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
Missouri 7, Texas A&M 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards
into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Missouri, 21. Texas A&M, 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
1st down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Grab down the middle. It's Marquez. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Lacey.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but First down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job in making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Refusing to be brought down. That's a big gain. Finally brought down near the 37.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the defense wraps him up.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Missouri. Strong game by this quarterback. Lining up to try the extra point. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Look at that, he's still going. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. Put the receiver out in motion. You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside. Let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Missouri 42, Texas A&M 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over first and 10.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. He's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter.
Missouri 42, Texas A&M 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
As the 1st down is still going. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
A quick throw out left, complete. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he knocks through the PAT.
49, Texas A&M, 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll take off from deep in the end. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here. Looks like a man is down on the field. So we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Missouri now in the red zone. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Getting a little creative, trying to hand off to the wide receiver. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
So the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Runs through the defender. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tremendous toughness here. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Missouri, 56.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the return man steps out at the 28. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.